Hi, today I'm going to go through League SBCs on which ones you should do, which ones you should stay away from, and try and help you to pack as many team of seasons. I'll show you on the screen right now which I've packed over the past couple of days. But yeah, let's get right into it. So first of all, best one in my opinion is the Syria. Now, the reason why I think this is the best one is the lack of silvers needed. Now, to my knowledge, the ones you need silvers for Brescia, that one you need about 7 silvers, I think. But other than that, there's not that many that you need silvers. There's Lecce as well, and then there's, I think it's Fiorentina, because they don't have a goalie. But the thing with League SBC Method, you'll pack players that will have loyalty, so then you can work out a system to get the least amount of expensive players in the team. For example, let's go into Sulu. So I've only got one player there. Let's see if I've got any more in my club to show you. Right, so I've got a CDM and a centre back. But really, the good thing about SBCs, you don't have to play them in their position. So notice how the chemistry is 24 right now, because the striker's on 4. These both get a strong link. So I already know if I put this striker at right back, he's on 3 chemistry. Whereas if he didn't have loyalty, it'd be 2. And if you replace these two, they're both on 6, because they've both got loyalty. Now, if you maximize the amount of loyalty you have in a team, then you can get away with cheaper players. Now, let's say there's another Sassuolo striker, Defrel. Now, if you did an SBC and put Defrel up top and the Caputo who you packed like this, let's say, Caputo's on 3 and Defrel's on 10. However, if you swap them round, they've got less chemistry because the guy at right back doesn't have any loyalty, so he gets affected by this. So always make sure you maximize the amount of chemistry you get, so then you can get the best out of your team. For example, if you got a right mid who's orange at right back and a right back, so sometimes you might think to put the right back at right centre back because he gets orange, like putting the centre back at right back, but putting a right mid at centre back and a right back at right back is better than switching them over. Even though both one's got more chem, it adds up to more. So you have to make sure you always get the most effective way of getting chemistry up, because it'll save you a lot of coins. Another reason why you get a lot of good packs back, a lot of rare players, that's what you need really. Don't get many with bronzes in, it's either silvers or golds, and that's what you really need. I'll put a tally up of how much you get in total packs back, just to show you how many players and silver players you get from this, because it's quite a lot. Now the other favourites of mine are Bundesliga. Now the problem with Bundesliga, I recommend to partially do Bundesliga. The reason why is Paderborn and FC Union Berlin. They've got some very expensive players. So I only complete Paderborn if you've got enough so I've done Dortmund SBC, but I've been gaining quite a lot more. So once I've got a full Dortmund team and I've completed every other team and they're basically full again except for Paderborn, I might buy the Paderborn players so I can repeat the league, and I just sacrifice a few coins to do the league again, if that makes sense. So let me just get a Paderborn player up, for example. So this 72 rated Paderborn player is literally 11k. Now sometimes you can get them a lot cheaper, as I've shown in past videos. So it's up to you really of how patient you are with the Paderborn players, because you might want to do bronze pack method, might want to try and pack them untradeable or tradable and work your way to the SBC. But I definitely recommend completing only the ones where I normally do a rule of thumb of 6 or 7 players. If you don't have 6 or 7 players, there's no point completing it. That's when the League I've only got 4 SBCs, the main ones: Monaco, Lille, Marseille and PSG. And yeah, that's it. Now I know I've got near 11 for this club now, so I'll just show an example really quickly of how to get chemistry. So I've got 7 here, so I can just put them all in. So I'm already trying to get the maximum chemistry, so then I can work out what positions I can go for. So now I already know that no matter what, I have a person with free chem. So it's trying to work out on the transfer market where the most expensive player is. So first of all, check goalkeepers, because they're normally quite cheap, but there's some teams that don't have a cheap goalie, so you want to always check goalie first. Another thing you have to be wary about is the overall rating. You don't want to get too many bronzes, or you might not get the rating. So I'll check midfielders next. So we've got this silver, so there's another silver and a bronze. So we can actually get 2 midfielders that are quite cheap. And there's no strikers there, so we'll move up price. So the cheapest striker is 950, but we know we can get 2 midfielders for cheaper than that. So that's one of them. So I'm just checking rating, so I think we might need a gold striker to complete this. But we'll get the silver in midfield. So we'll get the 72 rating, give us more rating. So we're going to check if we actually need the striker, because we've got 93 chemistry, meaning we can fit anyone in. So we're going to test what rating we need. So it's 74 rating. So let's try bronze. Can a bronze fit in? No, so we need a silver player. So what rating do we need? So we need 70 rated or above silver, and the only one we've got is that rare one. So literally this guy. So I know it's only 300 coins from the striker, but if you add it up over the SBCs, you can save a lot of coins by doing it this way. And let's say you on like 92 chemistry here. Some tips to get more chem. So you can switch the left mid and the striker there. If you had another cam here who had loyalty, let's say, if Kabai was a cam and that were like another cam, you probably switch over to see who had the loyalty, just to double check. Position changes aren't necessary if they've got loyalty, so there's little tips really that you can do to get more chemistry. Now people save packs, but I recommend opening them straight away, because it means you've got more players in your club, so you don't have to buy the players, so then you can repeat doing SBCs. So just skip that. So we've got these players don't go in any SBC really, and no, I've got a full trade pile, so no point selling them. And as you can see, I've got a lot of cheap Brescia players, so I can do the SBC as many times as I can for Syria, because it's the best one, as I say, so I've been doing it quite a lot, so I just stockpiled on the Brescia players for myself, so I can save some coins. So yeah, so just keep on going through your club. A best way to see this is going to the My Club section. So you press B here and it shows you per league. So if you press A in England, on the bottom right, can you see it shows how many players you have? Now, if you have a Premier League team, obviously that would be boosted. So you have to make sure you've got enough for each club. So like if you go into League 1 and look at the second row, you can see how many you've got for each club. So if I didn't do the Leon SBC, I know now that I can do it without buying anything. Same with the Stade Renault. So like going to Germany and Italy. So I've got 108 players there. So I'd be close to doing it again. Germany at 102. So if there's 18 clubs for Germany, so you need about 180 odd players. So you know I'm about 50% way there. In the European leagues, got Eredivisie, got 80 players. Super League 59, Liga NOS 71. So I'll just keep on checking these, and then you can see how close you are to filling it. Now I'm gonna go through another video on bronze pack method tips on doing the bronze pack method. It's definitely worth it if you're doing the League SBC grind. And yeah, that's basically it. Just tips really. Complete it when you have, I'd say, at least 70% of the players. Don't do the expensive ones until you can do the cheap ones again. And keep to the major leagues. Only do minor leagues when you've got quite a lot of them, because they don't give a good return. They just kind of stockpile your club and could help with the more expensive ones like Paderborn. So you don't really want to buy players for them, you want to wait. So yeah, so my tips are definitely Serie A. And if you've done enough of the Serie A SBC, the La Liga one, I like that as well. That's another good one. And then you've got the options of getting the 88 rated players. So then you can put them into the other player SBCs like Boateng and Goretzka. You can improve your squad as well. So it does help a lot completing some of these player moment cards. So yeah. So that's everything, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.